You're watching WGN Morning News at 4.
Plus, this may be the year of the tick. Dr. Tony will join us to talk about how your pets can avoid bites. Well, 2014 may be the year of the tick, why city dogs are most at risk and why this time of year is the worst for pet allergies. We are talking about all that with veterinarian Dr. Tony Kremer. Thank you for being here.
Good morning, guys.
Good to see you. Well, you're talking to a bunch of experts here. So, Demetrius, you have like a beagle.
We own dogs.
I've got a dachshund, a wiener dog. Well,
I have nothing. I have kids. I have two kids running around the house.
So he's also an expert.
Well, your kids can get ticks too, so it all applies.
Right. So what are the warning signs?
Well, I'll tell you what. One thing is, you'd think after this winter, anything that had to live outside, bugs included, would just have gotten decimated with this horrible weather. But it seems like people are saying that maybe this bed of snow we had protected these ticks, and they came out with a vengeance this year. We are seeing in veterinary hospitals way higher levels of pets coming in with these ticks on them, and ticks are gross. People feel them; they think they have some kind of a growth, or then when they find out what it really is, taking that off and removing that tick is something that they don't want to do.
It's not fun.
And no, so nowadays it's very, very easy to keep ticks and fleas off of pets.
And so we're looking at some of the signs right there. So why don't you go through a couple of those?
When ticks bite pets, they can give them a lot of diseases, and these are signs of some severe diseases that pets can get that cause them to limp, be lethargic, have a fever, some bad things, more than just having to deal with getting these fleas and ticks off of them. So we want to try to protect them against these diseases. And one thing I mentioned that that I brought here is just to remember that Lyme disease is probably one of the most common diseases that will cause those symptoms, and there's a vaccine for that. And it's something that you can get your dog a shot, and they won't get Lyme disease. And it's something that is a vaccine they have to get every year. It doesn't last 3 years like some vaccines.
Is this part of your normal every year shots, or do you have to request that? It should be
nowadays. It's something that in the Chicagoland, Midwest area, ticks are so bad and it's such a common problem that it's just a nice way to prevent something that's very dangerous.
You brought in a shot there, too. I'm assuming you have to go to a veterinarian to have that done.
That's a vaccine that the veterinarian will administer. You're correct.
All right. Gotcha. What other products you want to walk us through?
And then a couple other things. Like I said, very easy to keep fleas and ticks off of pets nowadays with some very, very safe products. We're giving our dogs and cats a medication to keep them from getting heartworms once a month. They now have products that will do everything. They take fleas, ticks, ear mites, mange, and also get heartworms. That's probably the most economical way of protecting your pet against everything. And then there's some pets that are on an injectable form of heartworm medication that they get every 6 months. So people don't have to remember to give that heartworm medication every single month. And so for those pets, they have little chewable pills that they take that are like treats that you give once a month that will keep your pet from getting fleas and ticks.
Excellent. Let's move on to pet allergies. Okay,
exactly.
Also bad for pet allergies this season. What are pets allergic to?
Well, one thing that I want to point out is that when pets get allergies, whether they eat something they're allergic to or they come in contact with something they're allergic to, they manifest their allergies in their skin. They don't get wheezy and sneezy like we do. They just get itchy, they bite, they chew, they scratch, and it drives owners absolutely crazy. Of course, the dog and cat, they're being driven crazy as well, and so we want to get them some relief. So when people are seeing their pets being allergic to something or itching and scratching, get them into the veterinarian. There's some great things that we have in our arsenal to fight this, some medications that will stop their itchiness and make them feel better. And then we do some diagnostic tests, either blood tests or skin tests, to try to figure out what this really is that they're allergic to. And if we can find that and eliminate it, they do great. If we can't, there's a new medication that's going to be out in probably the next 6 or 8 months that we've done trials on. Fully approved. It's called Apoquil, and it's like a miracle drug. Those people out there who have pets that have suffered with allergies for a long, long time will find that this medication will be absolutely something that will, again, be a miraculous cure for a lot of allergies and make these pets way more comfortable.
All right. Dr. Tony, thank you so much for coming in. We really appreciate your time.
Good info.
All right. Well, you can keep up with Dr. Tony at drtony.com. He's also on Twitter at DocTonyDVN. Really appreciate your time.